A heartbreaking 911 call captures the chaos inside the home of a Collier County Sheriff's deputy who's accused of abusing a child while drunk.
Fellow sheriff's deputies arrested 45-year-old Derek Holden after a woman in his home called 911. 4 in your corners call 4TA has more on the 911 call and getting a perspective from a former police officer, different department, different state, but just to give you an idea of the difficulties officers face when they have to respond to one of their own. Carl?
Well, Patrick and Jane, the 911 call tells the sad story of a domestic situation involving a Collier County deputy, which fortunately did not result in any physical injuries. But when officers have to respond to a call where the suspect also wears a badge, one former cop tells me there's just as much potential for danger as for any other domestic disturbance.
Please take him and admit him for rehab, please.
This 911 call from Sunday reveals the desperate plea from a woman at the home of Collier County Deputy Derek Holden, who claims Holden was physically and verbally abusive.
And you said he is intoxicated right now? Oh, yeah. Okay. Extremely.
The sheriff's report says that when Holden's fellow deputies responded to the call, they were told Holden had pushed a child in the home who had recorded part of the dispute on his phone. That's when the woman made the 911 call.
I know that was a hard decision to make. You're doing the right thing.
Private investigator and former police officer Walt Zalisco says some officers suffer post-traumatic stress disorder from things they see in their jobs and might turn to drugs or alcohol.
Generally, officers are reluctant to seek help if they have some type of substance abuse problem, whether it be drinking or prescription drugs. And, there are agencies, social agencies that will assist them.
He says domestic situations are usually the most volatile calls police respond to, and they can't let their guard down when the suspect is another officer.
In general, when officers respond to any type of a domestic call, particularly here in Florida, they know that almost every homeowner has a weapon, and in this case it was a police officer. They should, have a heightened sense of awareness, use caution.
Holden is charged with child abuse. The sheriff's office says he is currently on accrued leave time. They are conducting an administrative investigation into the situation leading to his arrest. In Collier County, Carl Fortier, Fox 4 in your corner.
Okay.